Melanie, I mean, look, you could argue whether the Hill should have even published this garbage, but it's a nice window into the mind of really what the progressives are thinking. And we've had Congress members legally able, because that is their job, to vote against certification if they so choose. It's been happening for 25 years, mainly Democrats, by the way. But the irony of this from 4 years ago, when we've had all this J6 nonsense, and all of a sudden they're talking about, well, let's do it. Let's. You only need, I think, about 80 members of Congress to not certify, and Kamala Harris could become president.
For sure. And you know what? There's so many things about this that are very interesting to me. First of all, and with all due respect to Jason Nichols, he's always pretty even-keeled. However, whenever someone who's super far right says something, they will definitely say it's the entire Republican Party that thinks this way, and the Republicans are going to do this, and the Republicans are going to do that. But when it happens on their side of the aisle, that doesn't seem that they don't have the same energy. Like, no, that's just one fringe person who has this opinion. When the left and the media would just take it all the way. I remember a time when President Trump was going to send everybody who looked like me back to Africa. He was going to put it into gay marriage, all the things he was going to do, and he was going to not get the election certified in 2020. All of these things, and that never really actually happened.
Well, if you remember, Joe Biden addressing I forget what crowd it was, but it was either a Baptist church or wherever. Donald Trump wants to put y'all back in change. Remember that stupidity?
He said that, and not one black person on the left blinked an eye at him saying something like that, something that nasty and disgusting, right? For sure. And so you have these people saying these things, and we would kind of believe, Jason, if it wasn't for the fact that the Democrats replaced a legitimate candidate who was voted for in Joe Biden, replaced him with Kamala Harris, told us that Joe Biden was at the top of his game his whole presidency, and we know that that was not true. Why would we think it would be beyond you, just out of the scope of reason, for you to try not to certify this election? I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. Oh, that's just one outlandish person's opinion. No, I don't think so. I think that the Republicans would do well to stay on top of their game and keep an eye on everything, everywhere during this certification.
It's true.